Congressman Al Green, thank you so much for everything that you've been doing for the community and the people you're representing right now. Your shirt says, I am woke and Black Lives Matter, but you also said that all lives matter. Now the issue is, after teaching people and educating them about their rights and things that they need to do to make sure that they are here safe, what can they do if after all their education they still get picked up? Are there things in place that can help such families without any criminal background?
Well, this is about immigrants, and I'll speak to this first, but then I'm going to broaden it. All immigrants should be prepared for that day, if you have some reason to think that you might have to come home and you would leave before your children get home. Be prepared. Make sure that there's someone who's going to take care of your children. Make sure that you have the school prepared. You cannot allow your children to come home to an empty house and suffer the trauma of not knowing where you are. So be prepared with your children. Know your rights. You've got to know that the constitutional rights that apply to me apply to you. And you have a right not to speak to people. You have a right to not open your door to people you don't know. If a person's got a warrant, you have to respect that. But with people who just show up and say they want to talk to you and ask you about your very personal business, you don't have to respond to those people. So please be aware of this. Now let me broaden this for a second, because it is about more than immigrants. It's about immigrants, but it's about more than immigrants. It's also about people who have been here from the inception of the country, who are now being disrespected with a president who would conclude, before the black boxes have been found, before any empirical evidence has been presented, that somehow this was a DEI plane crash. This is the president's way of talking about specific people. When he talks about competency, when he talks about intellectual capacity, when he talks about complex issues, he's talking about people of color, because that's what's been used to keep people of color from advancing in this country. So we've got to realize that all people of color are now in this together, and we've got to stand together or we won't be able to stand at all.
Thank you very much, sir.